Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be an about me video, but it is also like a big tag video, collaboration video, and I'm really excited to be doing this because it's going to be my first like big collaboration video with other members from IPSYOS. If you aren't familiar with IPSYOS, it is a group for like beauty vloggers and influencers where we can, you know, chat with each other, bounce ideas off each other, ask questions about each other, and it was created by Michelle Fawn, who is the creator of Ipsy as well. That's why it's called IPSYOS, which stands for Ipsy Open Studios. It's a really great group. It's been really helpful for me, especially for like asking questions, or you know, we get to do these collab videos, but it's just really helped me meet more people who do kind of the same things that I do, and that's been such a really great experience. They do offer a lot of other things, like being able to actually film at the Ipsy studios. I live in Iowa, that's in LA. Obviously, I'm probably never gonna have the chance to be able to do that, but for people who live in the LA area, they also get a lot of other really fantastic benefits, so that's super cool for them. I'll probably never be able to take part of that because a lot of times for the events and things that they do, you get like a day's notice, and obviously that's not gonna work, but that's definitely wasn't even a part of my thinking when I got asked to join the group. It was to have the support of all of these other beauty vloggers, and it's just been a really amazing experience so far. So I know that they've done a few of these other like bigger collab videos, and this is the first one that I'm gonna be doing. I think we have a list of 20 questions that everyone will be answering. I will try to link as many different channels down below as I can. It just kind of depends on who all gets their links up before I put this video up. So I will try to link as many of the other IPSYOS members who are doing this tag down below as well, and it is a tag video, so if you want to do the about me tag that we started over here, please do feel free. They're just 20 questions. They don't look too difficult, so without further ado, why don't we just hop into the questions. It is, how old are you? I just turned 29 and a half. Question number 2, where are you from? I was born in Visalia, California. I live in Des Moines, Iowa now, but previously from living in Des Moines, I lived in Dubuque, Iowa. Number 3 is, do you have a nickname that people call you? I don't think so right now. In high school, I got called Spam because like my really good friend's sister, her name was also Samantha, and that was like a way to tell us apart. People called me Spam. I'm really not sure why, but I don't really have a nickname right now. Question number 4 is, what's your favorite season? Summer. Question number 5 is, who is your celebrity or YouTube crush? My celebrity crushes are Clay Matthews from the Green Bay Packers and Chris Bryant from the Chicago Cubs. Hands down, no question. YouTube crush, I mean, that would be just like tons of girl crushes. So like Lester Lux, Amanda Ensing, Jaclyn Hill, Babs Beauty, Carly Bible, Desi Perkins. You know. Number 6 is, what do you do for work? I am a published author. I have 4 novels, and I have a 5th one set to come out before the end of this year. If you're interested in any of my books, I always do leave my Amazon links down below in case you want to check them out. Number 7 is, do you have any pets? And yes, I have 1 dog. She is a Vizsla, and her name is Aries. Number 8 is, what is your biggest pet peeve? I don't know. My biggest pet peeve, I don't know if this is necessarily a pet peeve, but it's just like negativity. I just cannot stand negativity. Number 9 is, what is the most you've spent in one makeup shopping trip? I don't know for sure. It has something to do with the Sephora VIB sale, because those always make me go a little crazy, but probably just like a couple $100s. I don't feel like I've ever gone super crazy on a makeup shopping trip. I think so. I would say probably a couple $100. That'd be my final answer. 10 is, do you prefer high-end makeup or drugstore makeup? Honestly, it kind of depends. For like my face, like foundation and concealers and things like that, I tend to gravitate more towards drugstore, but for like eyeshadow palettes and like mascaras, I tend to go for high-end. Number 11 is, when did you start wearing makeup? I mean, I started like experimenting and trying makeup probably when I was like 8, 9, 10 years old. My mom's makeup, my grandma's makeup, it didn't matter. I was into everyone's makeup. 12 is, what do you love or hate about makeup? What I love about it is that it's just a way to express creativity, and for me, it's just kind of like an outlet for creativity, and one that I never really thought I would have because I'm not necessarily a creative person artistically wise. I'm terrible at art, drawing, painting. creating visually is really, really hard for me. I'm better at like putting actual words to paper with my writing career. That's where my creativity is. I've never really had it artistically. So be able to find an outlet and to be able to understand that I can be creative artistically as well when it comes to makeup. That's been something that's really, really inspired me and that I thought was really exciting. The hate about makeup is the stigma that if you are interested in makeup and beauty that all of a sudden you are not smart anymore. I don't understand that stigma. It's been something that I've been dealing with for a very long time, especially with balancing books and beauty and just the stigma that comes from that. I don't understand it, but I really feel like YouTube is helping change that. Number 13 is, besides beauty, like what else are you passionate about? Obviously writing. I love books. It is my career, my full-time job. It's what I absolutely love doing. I love writing and I love reading. I do also really enjoy like dance, yoga, fitness. Those are my other really big passions as well. Number 14 is, if you are upset or unmotivated, how do you feel better? Honestly, a lot of times I turn to dance or to music. When I was in college and I would have roommates where like I couldn't just turn the music up and like have a dance session, I truly would just get into my car and drive around for like an hour listening to my favorite songs, and it would really help improve my mood. And now like when I'm feeling down or uninspired, I'll just like pop headphones in and dance for like a solid hour. Like not only is it a good workout, but it just helps lift my spirits as well. So I love music. 15 is, if you had a week to travel and all expenses were paid, where would you go? I have always said that Italy is at the very top of my to travel list. I really, really hope to make it there someday. So if someone was gonna offer me an all expense paid trip, I'm gonna choose Italy. Number 16 is, why and when did you start YouTube? I actually am going to be putting out a video. If it's not already up, it's already been filmed, but if it's not already going up, I do have a whole video kind of explaining why it is, the challenges with starting YouTube, and just a very honest look at why I started YouTube and why I actually restarted and relaunched YouTube throughout the year. So if that video is up, I will leave it linked down below. If it's not up, it is coming up soon. So hopefully you will subscribe and stick around so you can get notified when that video goes up, because it's a video that I'm really proud of. And just a very like raw, real, honest video. But to kind of like put it in a nutshell, I guess, one of the biggest reasons that I started YouTube was to be able to connect with people who are like-minded like me and interested and passionate about the same things as me, which is also a really great thing about joining something like IPSYOS and just being able to talk on a daily basis and, you know, to celebrate milestones and things like that with people who understand why it's so important, because I don't have a lot of that in my real life. So to be able to have that virtually and, you know, just make even more friends in this community is really awesome. And I started YouTube. I relaunched this channel in May of this year, but I started this channel back the summer of 2015 was when it started, and I relaunched it as a beauty channel in May 2016. Question 17 is, what advice would you give for someone starting a channel? My advice would be to just start it and try it. My advice would also be not to go out and worry about buying all this fancy equipment and editing and everything like that. I would say, you know, record 5 videos, use your phone, use the YouTube video editor, do everything for free, and see if it's something that drives you and motivates you and something that you actually like doing. I have talked to people before who said, you know, I thought I would really want to start a YouTube channel, and I realized I don't like talking to the camera. I don't feel comfortable doing it. And, you know, some people don't. Some people really hated editing, and it just made it not fun for them to do YouTube, and that's okay. I mean, I have thought that I'm passionate in a lot of different things, and I've tried them and been like, you know what? I actually didn't like that. So my advice would be, before you invest financially or, you know, really put a lot of time into something, try it out, get your feet wet, make sure it's something that you want to do, and then if it is, figure out ways to grow. And 18 is, what are you trying to achieve with your channel? First, I want to achieve making lots of friends, because like I said, like this is the reason why I started YouTube, was to keep finding people who think the same way that I do, because it really helps you in not feeling so different. Because that's also what I talk about in my like why I started YouTube video that's coming up, is just always feeling different from everybody. So the more friends that I make and the more that my daily routine changes and I'm able to talk to so many different people about so many different things, it just really, really helps. I'd love to be able to write a book one day on, you know, about starting YouTube and kind of the behind the scenes of it and my experiences with it. But just growing and seeing where I can go. I mean, truly, YouTube, I feel like, is changing the game for, you know, not only so many people, but makeup brands in general. And I think that is really amazing. So truly, I mean, who knows where it could go as long as you keep working hard at it and putting your all into it. It's a who knows where it will go game. Number 19 is who or what inspires you the most. You know, I always think it's inspiring to watch YouTube. I mean, to be honest, I don't really watch TV or watch movies or things like that. I'm almost always on YouTube, and I get inspired by so many different people that are on here and hearing their stories and what they've overcome. And it's the same way when it goes back to my book world. It's also really inspiring to read a book and then seeing the acknowledgments, or maybe I interview the author and she says, well, this in the book stemmed from my life, or this stemmed from my life, and this is how I got over the obstacles. And I just think that's what's really inspiring and motivating. And I just feel like it's interesting because a lot of people that you see on YouTube, and even a lot of authors that I know, I mean, it even goes out to celebrities as well. A lot of times we push ourselves and to motivate ourselves so much, but we're doing it because, you know, we're trying to make our lives better from what it is. I have not been handed anything in my life, and I've had to work incredibly hard for everything that I have achieved. So, and I feel like there's a lot of other people that are in the same boat as I am. So those are the stories that really do inspire me. The last question, question 20, is what advice would you give your younger self? I feel like definitely the advice that I would give my younger self is to follow my own path and to not let anyone else kind of knock me off that path. Again, this refers to the why I started YouTube video and how many times that I let, you know, like virtual bullying and online bullying kind of bring me down and, you know, try to rearrange the path for me when it wasn't what I wanted to be on, because I was dealing with so much negativity and, you know, hurtful comments and things like that. And the advice that I would give myself is to not give up in what I want to really be doing. And you know, a lot of people have tried to bring me down even when it comes to books and, you know, tell me that I'm not good enough, or, you know, writing books is not a real job or real career or anything like that. And I've finally learned to not listen to anyone else and to only listen to me and do what I want to continue to do. But if I had to give advice to my younger self, I would definitely be telling myself that, because I let myself get knocked down too many times. But I'm standing right now. That's gonna be it for the IPSYOS About Me tag. I will list all the questions down below if you are interested in doing the tag yourself, because hey, why not do it? I haven't done an About Me in a very long time. I can't really think of the last About Me that I did, but I think it's been a while. So hopefully this was fun for you to watch, maybe get to know me a little bit better. Again, I will try to leave as many of the other IPSYOS members that do this video down below if you want to check out their channels and say hi or let them know that I sent you. That would be awesome. Again, this was just a really fun video to collaborate with a few other of the IPSYOS members. I was really excited to get in on this video, so thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure you are subscribed before you go, and I will catch you real soon in the next one. Bye.